Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich here. Looking forward to, I think, a good defensive game. What do you think?
Oh, I agree with you, Doc. Defense wins championships for the most part. And sometimes the best defense in the world is when you have the puck, so you don't have to worry about defending in your own zone.
Paul's game plan is pretty simple, Doc. Protect the middle of the ice and keep everything in front of them when they don't have the puck.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's getting the start. He'll be the last line of defense for the home team. He's really strong in net, and that's what got him to this level, but every game a new proving ground. He's in there tonight for the Islanders. John Tavares, the first overall draft choice of 2009. 4 years later, the Islanders made him their captain. Winner of Olympic gold in Sochi. A year later, he was a first-team All-Star. And he dumps it in. All setting things up in their own end. That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center. And that one's chopped in half by Hickey. Flings it. Oh, that was close.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
Delayed penalty call. Who gets to advance the puck? Zetterberg's getting a 2-minute boarding penalty.
This was a dangerous hit here, Doc. No chance for the player to protect himself.
The Islanders will send out their power play unit for the first time.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
Good job in clearing it out of his own end. A successful clear. Trying to get it back out of the zone. The Islanders are at the wing in neutral ice. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Mueller's a player that always reacts positively to a physical game. This time, he
score! Low in manpower, but special.
This team has always been aggressive on the penalty kill, mostly in the defensive zone. But they get a chance up the ice, and they cash in.
All's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Neutralized face-off win. Into the attacking end. Good intercept in his own end. Outlet up the middle to Tavares. Big collision in open ice.
Well, that big hit's going to really excite the crowd.
Score! Just like the coach drew it up.
He's played so well for the entirety of this streak. Eventually, a puck's going to get past you. Now we'll see if he can rebound and start a new one.
A little over 3 minutes have gone by. We are at 1 goal apiece. And they take that neutral zone face-off. Snaps one. That puck struck him in front. They score! What a night. The teams just keep firing shots and they're in.
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The All-Stars now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Quickly off the stick. Collected by Rick Nash. Blocked away. Passing one off now to Pellick.
Can he beat him here?
Points it. He throws it there.
The pad came in handy that time.
The All-Stars are skating it up at neutral ice. Smart recovery by Ladd. Pass attempt to Pavillier. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Here's a one-timer. Gathered up again by Suster. New York's looking to head man up the wing. Directing that one to Zetterberg. Cuts off that pass on the attack.
Hull's coaching staff is always prodding their players to be more aggressive, to finish checks, to separate body from puck. They don't have to tell him. He's always among the highest hit totals in the league.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Gives it over to the point. Laid on to Leddy. Puck free. Pass off the woodwork to Barzal. Propelled to Suster. Steps in from the neutral zone. Glove save. Nice. Terrific determination by Leddy. New York's controlling play now through the neutral zone. Gathered up again by Suster. One of the great things about this sport is watching two big guys collide.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
Moving it to Eberle. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Pulls the trigger. Got a piece of that one. Recollected. Snapping a pass to Barzal. He finished his check right in the middle of the ice. Gains the zone. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Islanders have possession through the neutral zone. Terrific determination by Martinez. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Pitching this one to Andrighetto. Great deke there. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Receives that pass from the other side. Here it comes. Wonderful stop. The All-Stars have it along the side at mid-ice. Lets it go. They can't find the target.
You've got to make the goalie make the save. Can't do that unless the puck is on the net.
Pitching it to Bernier. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Why? Puck is thrown to Sedlak. Carries it on in from center. Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
Those are always tough ones to take when you give it up. But when you score, man, you feel good going into the locker room. You want to come out for the second or third period right away.
The Islanders with a win at center. Steps across that line. Good job. He rubbed him right out.
Sometimes you think you've got more room, but he got closed off in a hurry. That is a big hit. Ladd's injury is apparent as soon as you see this hit. The collision was fierce. New York short a skater. Their trainer's gone from the bench as well. The player's getting evaluated for an injury in the locker room.
And they've won the faceoff. Takes a shot. Took care of that one. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. And the deficit at the start of the period will be 2.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
The All-Stars, on the strength of this late period goal, carry a 2-goal lead into the dressing room. We'll return in just a moment. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
The Islanders know they can't keep defending. They're trailing here, and they'll need more time on the attack to get the lead.
First face-off of period 2. Really good cut of the pass. 2-on-1 opportunity. And freezes play for the whistle.
New York's been concerned about him for quite a while here, guys. His offense is stagnant. He's not creating any chances. He's not creating any chances for anyone else. And if you're not going to get a chance from him, where are you going to play him in the lineup? Maybe a scratch is next.
That puck hit him on the way to the net. He scores! 3 in a row!
Martinez gave the goaltender no time to react with that quick snapshot.
That's an outstanding shot. The goaltender doesn't have much of a chance to get across and shut the top of the net off. It's perfect.
Hull's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully, they don't go daydreaming now. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Looking to Tavares. Now it's directed to Zetterberg. Is able to move on in. Shakes right through. Score! That's 4 straight.
That's a really nice move, and then he lays this beautiful pass across the front of the net, and this is in the net.
The All-Stars are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. He's got that pass and can look ahead. Nice move to shake on through. New York's in control as they travel up the wing. That was one. He'll get the number on.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Skates it into the zone. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
This was part of their game plan. Be physical.
New York's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center.
The All-Stars coaches can look up and down their bench and be really happy with just about everybody there. This has been an almost perfect night of hockey.
Quick wrister. Wonderful save. Hull's along the wing at center ice. Shot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
That puck flopped out of play, bounced from one row to the next. But a very adroit fan from Chillicothe, Ohio has a souvenir of the game. Over 8 minutes gone. Momentum has shifted in this game. Another goal, and the advantage is 4. Gains that offensive line. Strong wrister. Didn't miss by much.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
And the faceoff will come all the way back because it is icing.
You know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Trying to go to Andrighetto. Driving in. Breakaway. Poke checked away. Outstanding body contact. That was a big hit.
Tavares gets absolutely smoked there. I'm not sure if they're targeting him or not, but I do know that his team is not very happy. Hulst's been an offensive juggernaut, led by this player who has among the highest points totals in the league. He's a dangerous player, remarkably skilled on the power play.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Lets the shot fly. Save there.
Martinez has been such a dynamic player for them over the last couple of weeks. Every game his point streak gets stretched out. He's in the middle of everything offensively for them. His team can't win anything if he can't contribute.
New York's got a face-off win. Passing one off now to Lee. Pass attempt to Tavares. Directing that one to Lee.
That is up close and personal.
Well, that one's going to rattle you around. You get hit with nowhere to lean against the boards. That one hurts.
Quick wrist shot.
Score! It's his third goal of the game. A hat trick.
When you go to the forehand move, you've got to have a lot of confidence.
Eddie, the goalie can only do so much. He's got too much time to make this wonderful deke, and the shot goes up over top of him.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
After a while, you're not getting much from your goaltender. He's given up a couple of bad goals. There's been a couple that he hasn't had a chance on. It is time to change the record and get him out of the game.
The All-Stars have gotten another goal on a huge night for them. We have seen this a lot. They're rolling. Solid win at center ice. Now what? On to Zetterberg. Crosses that line. A shot. He scores!
Enzo, when we played, the goalies used to stand up. That was the easiest spot to beat them. Low stick side. Even with the butterfly, it's still a really good shot. Clean beat there.
Hull's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. They've won the faceoff. Moving it to Iginla. Play goes offside, and we get a halt.
Number 72, Tim E. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 12 seconds.
And they've won the neutral zone face-off. And he flies it back in. Scooped up by Bernier. The Islanders with a neutral zone possession along the wing. To Martinez. A shot. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody.
Zetterberg's offensive production stems from the fact that he's able to get away from the guy checking him for just a second to release the puck. That is a skill that people don't talk about. Some have it, some don't.
From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Snapping a pass to Nordstrom.
Takes that pass at center, see if we can move something.
Chip to Pellick. Fires, stick to some. Puts one on, and still another save. What a show. And that one out of play over the glass. Clock stopped.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. There's no challenge there.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. They need to get a rest for some players. It's dumped into the offensive zone. Forwards are changing.
Zetterberg's made his defensive play and play away from the puck a priority to improvement. He's really shown some as he's among the highest plus-minus leaders in the league.
Nice face-off work.
1 minute left.
Pitching this one to Shaw. Back on his stick. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
The All-Stars have had an excellent season, Doc, and as a result, they lead the league standings. They've won close games. They've won in blowouts. They've won when they have had to get to shootouts. It doesn't matter what facet of the game you talk about. They've had the answer.
Shoots. That shot came from right in front.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide. Do your part.
New York suffering in net. Probably their whole team play needs to be re-examined during this intermission, but the goaltenders had a rough night. Here's an example as we go to break. Two periods played, one period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
All-Stars have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Pitching it to Iginla. Puck is thrown to Nash. Oh, great move there. What a marvelous collision. Unless you're in it.
Oh, he thought he was going to be.
Doesn't look like it's going to lead to much, but let's keep an eye on this pushing and shoving moving forward.
Hull's aggressive forechecking has been a key to this period. Every time their opponent has the puck, they get a body on them, and as a result, they've scored goals to take the lead.
The Islanders with a clean win on the draw. A big collision there. Looking to Martinez. And now it's directed to Nash. Brings it in for an attack. Slid to Iginla. And a save.
Seems like we've had a lot of this going on after a couple of the last whistles. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's looking to dance in the future.
The All-Stars are always an aggressive team. Tonight, their hitting is starting to pay off. They've slowed down their opposition, and they've been able to add numbers on the scoreboard.
The Islanders with a face-off win. There's one that'll take you back through time.
Those hits look amazing unless you're the guy that's on the receiving end of them. Those will hurt.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. A hit that can make you mad.
Good thing he's wearing the helmet, or that could have been very dangerous.
Save. Dogged determination there by Bailey. Trying to go to Suster. And angled to Shaw. Fires. Great save. To Bailey. Passing one off now to Barzal. Lets it go. Turned aside with a pad. The net comes off. Play is stopped.
The puck's near the crease. You got to get there, but nobody's going to let you have a free path to the net. They bump into the net, and it ends up getting knocked off the moorings.
And that's a face-off win. Pass attempt to Kelly. Makes that play deep. Directing that one to Stevenson. Shoots one. Just missed the net.
That's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Not a free puck now. Moving it to Andrighetto. Gets the pass through to start a play. Hammers one. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
Oh, that shot exploded off the stick. Just over the net.
It's dumped in. He banks the pass ahead. Gets across, looks over his options. From the slot, a wrister. Turned away with the stick. The Islanders are driving it from the wing. Snapping a pass to Zetterberg. in all alone. No!
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Did not get anything up.
He's got that pass off the wing and can move ahead.
Very effective defensive play.
He saw that hit coming, but he still made the play.
Taken behind by John Tavares. That's a marvelous save.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
And on top of that, another great stop. They've got it going right now. Can they finish? Zetterberg's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
I like their setup on the power play that scored earlier, Doc. Let's see if they can get it set up again. Move the penalty killers around for a couple of good chances.
Sashays through. Waffle boarded. Tremendous hit. And the players collide in open ice. Oh, that'll bring a penalty, and it does.
It's almost like he's on autopilot. He's hurt, but he's just trying to finish the shift as he's banged up.
New York's guilty of a game misconduct. And the shower head is sprinkling. Face-off about to take place. Both teams with 4 skaters. A little more real estate per guy out there.
The open ice leads to some great scoring chances 4-on-4. You get a defenseman into the rush. If you don't score, the other team's guaranteed a 2-on-1 going back the other way.
And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Nash has been able to slice and dice his way through the defense most of the night. 3 goals, excellent shots, a prominent player this evening.
Ray, he's certainly one of the 3 stars in my book. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Laid on to Bailey. Poke checked away. Hall's winging it at neutral ice. Shoots one. At least he protected his goaltender. Pitching this one to Barzell. And he steps across the line. Pitching it to Horvat. Intercepts that pass on the attack. Rubbed out along the boards.
You always think you've got a little bit of space to slide by. He got thumped against the wall pretty good.
Nicely received at the point. Big drive. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Got it right back. Solid work there by Bailey. Waits from the corner. Shoots. He scores. They hope to make a change.
When in doubt, go to the backhand.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
And the face-off's won.
Scored by number 12.
In with it now.
Bailey, assisted by number 20.
Took that away in his own zone.
Time of the goal, 16 minutes.
The Islanders skated up on the side. Smart recovery by Suster. Puck is thrown to Zetterberg. Let's go a wrist shot. Wonderful stop. Bryce got the clock stopped. He and his team needed a breather.
LA's not a team to be taken lightly, Doc. They're up next on the schedule, and of course, we'll be calling all the action. Some great, exciting hockey games ahead.
Face-off and a solid tie-up, and help arrive. Good job. And he dumps it in. Gathered up again by Leddy. Looking to Stevenson. And now it's directed to Iginla. A shot. Oh, that was close.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
Lets it go. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. My, what a hit.
Great play along the boards. Tries to wear down his man by throwing the body.
Save. Trying to go to Cizikas. A big hit. That play goes offside.
Martinez found the spot where he had his opponent in a vulnerable spot. Clean hit.
They've got the draw. Must get it out. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. A one-timer. What a terrific save. New York skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Oh, did he ever get hit? I don't know how many times that is tonight, but he's been targeted.
Lee's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
Sends to the point. Whiffed on the shot. Passing one off now to Horvat. Pass attempt to Kelly. Crashed into him in open ice. And so they've got this puck on a delayed penalty. The game is lopsided, but we did need to enter one more thing on the penalty sheet, didn't we?
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
Another important draw. This time they're 4 against 4.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. If one guy gets beat by a half a stride, it's game on.
Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. They've got it. Gathered up by Iginla. And so the final minute of the third. Caught the post well off the ice, no goal. Solid face-off win. Heaves one. That puck hit him on the way to the net.
1 minute left.
Drives it. Save there. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Directing that one to Leddy. What a heavy hit.
You come through that area of the ice, somebody's looking to light you up.
He's alone. Shot. Point blank save.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Look out, the hits are coming. Stands him up. Hall's working ahead from mid-ice. Wrister, outstanding glove save. Couldn't slither by, it goes the other way. Nice work by Martinez. Fires, gloved that one, but it came out. One-time blast, and yet another save. How does he do that? That's a good hit off the forecheck.
Doc, he's pretty banged up here, but he's going to try and finish his shift somehow.
And the game is over. Well played it was. The All-Stars have racked up a victory, and the chain gets longer.
It doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is because this team is really executing effectively on their game. That's another win, and the streak continues.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.